Alright guys, how we doing? This is a review by request for Gucci. He wanted me to do a review of my Palisades Predator 1 limited edition or special edition bust. It's a really cool bust. I like it a lot. I'll give it a spin here for you so you can see it. The detail's really good. The paint application's great. The molds are good. There's no like extra, flashing or anything like that on there. They actually did a really good job with this, and I got it for like I think $35. So it really isn't a bad deal. I'll show you some of the finer points that I really like about it. You can see that the detail is pretty darn good for being such a small bust by Palisades, because let's face it, Palisades is not Sideshow, and even though Sideshow has been having its problems lately, their paint applications are generally better than this. The armor's really cool. The armor's got nice weathering and detail to it. Same thing with the mask. Skin tone's cool. I wish they'd made it a little more shiny, like slimy looking, but they didn't put like a clear coat on it. It's just flat. But whatever, no big deal. The dreads always look cool, but the beads could use a little bit more paint to help stand apart a little bit more. My favorite part of the whole thing is right there, that shoulder cannon. It's pretty cool because the backpack and the shoulder actually like sits up off of the shoulder and the back up in here. It's kind of hard to see from here, maybe if I show it like this, but it actually sits out off from the bust. And it's a pretty integral part of the piece. It's really cool looking. Another thing I do like is these hoses right here, and then back in here that you can see through there. Those are actual springs that are like pushed into the holes after the bust was made. So they look really detailed and really cool. They're not actually made out of polystone or whatever this is made out of. Of course, the main highlight of the whole piece is the skull that he's holding up there. I'll give you a good look at it here. Pretty cool, pretty detailed. The one thing I do like about it is that the paint that they used for the blood is a gloss paint, so it's an actual shiny, slimy looking paint. So it's pretty cool. It gives it that realistic looking effect. I don't know why they didn't put the wrist blades in there. That's a bit of a bummer. I'll probably have to get some aluminum and cut those things out, or actually make them out of plastic or something like that and put those there. Other than that, you can see all the necklaces, all the detail, everything's painted pretty well. Not a lot of over paint on anything. The mask is pretty cool if you look at it from here. All in all, a really cool piece. I mean, no complaints whatsoever. For $35, it is what it is, and it's definitely something I would enjoy having in my collection. Another feature of it is this one actually has the mask that comes off, so you can see the face there. I wouldn't say that it's the best Predator face that they've ever painted, part of which is because of these spots that are on his head, all the freckles that they put in here, and they come all the way out on the mandibles, which looks a little ridiculous. But if they would have not put these in and just left his skin the color that it was, it would be a lot more bearable. If you can repaint this in any way, it's definitely going to improve the look of the piece. I don't like displaying my Predators without the masks on, because part of the reason why I like the Predator so much is because of the biomask. So I really don't have a problem with the face looking kind of subpar, because I don't display it that way. I display it with the mask on, and when you have the mask on, there's no complaints whatsoever, because it looks badass. The one thing that I did notice is when I first got the mask, if you look at it, it's kind of, you can see right here is a little bit different than over here. I made the mistake of trying to squeeze here to be able to maybe push the plastic into form. The only problem is it's not plastic, so I don't know if you can see it, but if you look really close, there's a hairline fracture that goes from about here all the way up this way, and I totally snapped that whole part of the mask off. So do not try to form the mask at all. I put it back together with super glue. It was a clean break. You can't hardly even see it. You got to look really close to be able to see it. But yeah, don't mess with it. Last but not least, I'll just show you the bottom here. On the bottom you can see Predator Special Edition Polystone Collectible, and I have number 2142 of 3000, so it's definitely not a low number, but whatever, looks good for me. Anyways, Gucci, if you get this, congratulations. You can usually find them for right around $35, maybe a little bit more. On eBay, you really won't find them for much less, but if you can get it for anywhere from 35 to 40 bucks, it's definitely worth the cash. So go ahead and buy it, and let me know what you think. Maybe you like it as much as I do, maybe you like it more. Let me know how yours is. You might get something that's a little bit better quality. Maybe your paint will be different. Don't know. But anyways, enjoy, and hopefully this will help you make a decision.